So I am on 4th Street. This is a Thai restaurant. Casali's.
Oh, here's Taco Loco.
Taco Loco. Right there we have the Masonic Temple.
You can do weddings, and it's kind of neat in there. I've been in there a lot. Like a banquet kind of setup, but then there's like a big auditorium. They have people come.
On this side, we've got some clubs. The sidebar. And we got the skeleton. I guess it's that time of year. We're getting close. Oh, there's the Masonic Temple. Okay, I think we might be able to go in. Let's check this out. Are you allowed to bring a camera in?
I wouldn't know.
All right, we are in the Masonic Temple. Tony seems to think we're able to come in.
I thought like there was a big open area here.
Well, there's not.
So you don't want to do access?
It sounds like there's an alarm going off. Yeah. Maybe we should leave. No, it isn't. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is a historical library, Tony?
Well, I don't know how.
Oh, wow, check out this building. This is that Scottish Rite.
Scottish Rite. Maybe this is where I'm. This might be locked. That's locked.
AA Scottish Rite,
Like,
W.M. Howard Memorial.
Like big staff of the guy that.
That's cool. Just don't make things like that anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna cross the street and check out the library, Tony. So this is the James V. Brown Library, founded in 1907.
So is this never open? Is this,
Maybe they're closed on Sunday, or maybe it's just the doors.
Monday through Friday.
Pretty cool building. What type of architecture is that, Tony?
I think it's Roman art. It could be a Roman art.
Roman.
Deco-Roman.
Greco.
Greco.
Am I right?
Listen, if you're watching my channel for architecture, you might want to
Check out going.
you might want to fact check what you hear. But this is absolutely a cool library. Are you allowed in?
No, it's closed.
It's closed.
I'm surprised it's closed.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be closed on a Sunday.
This used to be a Firestone tire shop.
This used to be a Firestone
Tire shop.
tire shop, and now
I mean,
it is what? EOS.
I
look
think
at that,
it's
Jeff.
different. There's a lot of difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's Franco's Lounge and Restaurant again, 1984. Pretty cool neon sign.
This might be a good place to eat too.
yeah, they have the kind.
This place is closed up.
I'm surprised you didn't know about this.
Oh, I think I.
This looks like an old store here, but this is closed as well, Tony. This used to be a photo shop. What am I trying to say?
Warriors, yeah.
Photo supply. So I'm going to cross the street. This place here, Kelly's Grill, caught my eye. Not that I necessarily want to go in there, but it just looks old. Kind of looks like the type of bars that were around when I was a kid. All right, continuing down 4th Street.
This is Alabama.
This is a coffee shop.
I'm not sure what it is.
Well, I would think it's a coffee shop, right? Get the coffee there. We can cross.
Yeah.
Now, what is this building, Tony? This is cool.
The
Oh,
Lycoming County Visitors Center. It used
All
to
right,
be.
so this is the Lycoming County Visitor Center. Ah.
I think there's an office in there.
Now, what kind of architecture is this, Tony? Greek?
I don't know. Greek or Roman.
All right, so
Yeah.
no, this is a very cool building. All joking aside.
Yeah, it's just like a gift shop, and they're autos.
One of the things I like about Williamsport is just this old architecture and the old buildings. So it looks like this is where the Eyewitness News is. Their NBC affiliate. Just gonna walk down, check the rest of this building. Very cool. It's also interesting how you can walk around town and literally, where I'm looking right now, there's nobody on the streets. So few people walk around. So this auto bookstore, I believe, has been here a long time as well. And we have another arts building. Otto's Bookstore. I believe we are coming up on a couple restaurants. Just has a really nice little business district down here. A place across the street, I don't know if you can read the sign from where I am, it's called the Clothier. I also know that that's been around a long time. As you can see, we got some brick, I guess part of the old street. This is housed in a building that used to be a doll factory. But they're not open right now. But you can see the building, and it's called the Moon and the Raven. So it looks like they're getting ready to open. They got the big open window. This is the Genetti Hotel, which I am 90% sure is the tallest building in Williamsport. Not sure how tall it is or how high exactly it is, but I will add that to the video when I download it. Okay, so there it is. I was just going to say I was going to try to find out when this was built. Celebration, 75 years of excellence in hospitality, 1922 to 1997. I'm assuming this is the original building, but not 100% sure. But then I look at this, 100 years, 1922. Okay, well that makes sense. So in 2022, it would have been 100 years. Lycoming Motel. So it was renamed the Genetti Hotel in 1975. I love old Americana, and I love walking around some of these small towns. So hopefully you enjoy it as well. So I guess there's a bar and restaurant in the Genetti Hotel. Okay, so there's a really cool mural here across the street. So I want to check that out. So I called Tony over. So when was this painted here?
It's been a while.
This is a pretty cool mural.
It's like a continuing thing for a long time.
So I guess it just celebrates the different cultures.
Right.
Should I start over here? It almost looks like it's kind of, right? So this is like the birth of the town, right?
Right, that's probably, I would say you're probably right, Jen.
And I'm guessing, were they the Lenape Indians or the Susquehannock? I have no idea. But anyway, it is a beautiful mural, and I am not going to try to point out who everybody is. But you know, Tony, as you look at those celebrities up there, right? I mean, one's Frederick Douglass. I don't know why the woman, one of them looks like Katharine Hepburn. That's obviously Mark Twain, Martin Luther King. So to me, this would tell me that these are people that visited Williamsport at one time or another. I mean, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. I don't know who all these people are. So here are, okay. So I recognize some people here. There's Robert Kennedy, right? God, I don't, oh, this is Eleanor Roosevelt. I know that. Tony Bennett. All right, so then we move over here. This looks like we're getting into like the, I don't think these are, obviously, I don't think they're all according to year. But anyway, so beautiful mural. If you're ever in Williamsport, check it out.
A long time ago, that was probably in the 90s, this was a coffee shop. And that's probably when, I think he started doing this like back in the 90s, if I remember.
Is it one artist who did this?
He might have had people that helped him, but then...
Oh, we got B.B. King over here. Right?
Yeah.
B.B. King. Not sure what that is. Somebody in the restaurant business would probably know. So on the other side of this wall is the Bullfrog Brewery, which is probably, would you say the Bullfrog Brewery is the most prominent restaurant in Williamsport, kind of?
At one time, they used to say it was like non-chain, like
the largest, the most popular
non-chain restaurant. I don't know if that's true anymore or not.
So there you have it. That is the mural.
Yeah, you can look up.
I will look up who painted it, I guess, right? Or who was responsible for it, the artist. Okay, so this is the Bullfrog Brewery. Vicky, did you ever eat here? All right, so this is the Bullfrog Brewery. And I would say it's probably the most popular restaurant. And I've eaten there a few times. I love it. It's good. And if you're someone who likes beer, which I used to be, I don't really drink beer anymore, but it's very good. So definitely check it out. So this building I am coming up on, which I think is like amazing and beautiful. I'm gonna try to get out in the street here so I don't, without getting hit. But this used to be the post office. So huge post office here in Williamsport. It is now the city hall. But if you look this up on Zillow or one of the real estate, it's actually for sale. Believe it or not. And I'm gonna say only, but when I think about the look of this building, it's only $499,000. So obviously it probably needs a ton of work. And right now it's the city hall. So I'm not really sure why they're trying to sell the building, but that is a fact. So again, it used to be the post office. It is now Williamsport City Hall. And I'm gonna take a walk in a couple minutes over to the old City Hall, which is also a beautiful historical building. so this over here
Is the Sun Gazette.
is the Sun
That
Gazette,
was
which
the local
was
daily
the
newspaper.
local daily newspaper.
It still have it. They don't print it.
It's interesting though. It says the Williamsport Sun.
Yeah.
Was that what it, oh, it's called the Sun Gazette?
Yes, it probably
Okay.
was the Sun, and then there was probably Gazette, and they probably merged at some point.
Well, there you go. It
That
was
long
probably
before-
originally called the Sun.
That was long before I...
And they merged with a paper called the Gazette, and then it became the Sun Gazette. So the Sun Gazette is still published,
But it's
correct?
it's not printed here.
But it is no longer printed in
But I'm sure
Williamsport.
they probably do the news and the composers.
Probably. That's probably still where the editorial team is. But they do not print it there anymore. And there's the other side of the City Hall building. Alright, I have to go across the street. I kind of have a thing for these clocks that are in the center of pretty much every small town in the city of Williamsport. Not sure when this clock was put here, but just got to get that on film. Get that on video, I should say. Again, Williamsport, the backdrop of Williamsport is the mountains, and over that way is the Susquehanna River. Another look at the Sun Gazette building. I am going to head towards, it's the Cell Block, which is a nightclub,
Lycoming County Prison.
which used to be the Lycoming County Prison, which is pretty historical. Didn't you tell me they used to hang people there?
They did.
I think, okay, so this is the grid. This is the building. I don't know if they printed it here. I don't think so, but I believe this was their corporate headquarters. German-born publisher of the Sunday Grit for many years, a national family newspaper. But that is the prison. So I want to see if I can find something with a date on it. Whenever I come to something like this, I think about all the people that were let in here. Scary. All right, so it looks like it says erected 1867-68. So there you go. Around the time of the Civil War. It's definitely an old building. And this ironwork almost looks, I'm guessing that's probably original. You can still see the bars on the windows. That sign, the Cell Block, was obviously not here when the prison was in operation as a prison. Just try to picture people trying to scale those walls. And there's another look at the Genetti Hotel. Oh, cool. Look at this side. Oh, wow. So that old wooden part of the door looks dated. So I don't know if it's original, but it is probably from when this was still in operation as a prison. I'm pretty sure that's the case. thinking these walls are probably about 35, 40 feet high. Check out the old bars. I don't know why I find old prisons interesting. Scary, but interesting. Not sure I'm really supposed to be back here, but... Alright, so then there's a wall there, and if you go down, that probably takes you down to, like I said, it is a club now with a small restaurant. So that's probably an employee's entrance. So there you have it, the old Lycoming County Prison, now known as the Cell Block, which is a dance club. Seeing Mark Twain again. Mark Twain must have spent some time here. There is a riverboat ride you can take in Williamsport called the Hiawatha. I don't know how far back it goes, but who knows? Maybe Mark Twain was part of the ceremony when they launched that boat on the Susquehanna. There's the old fire escapes. This is the other side of the City Hall that we were looking at. And we're going to check out this is the City Hall now, what used to be the post office, but we are going to check out the old City Hall, which is a very historical building as well. And now this is the original City Hall. I'm in the back right now, so let's just take a quick walk around it. Joey DeBarba's barbershop. So there's businesses inside here. I almost feel it's condos now too. Not sure when this was built. Maybe we'll see a sign, but I will certainly look it up if we do not. All right, so City Hall Grand Hotel. Okay, so I'm guessing it's a hotel. Pretty cool. So this is where the City Hall used to be. Before they moved into the old post office building, which we looked at earlier. And as you can see, it still says City Hall on the front. Okay, here we go. We have a sign. Erected in 1895. I'm sorry, erected in 1893. I need to get my eyes checked. Let's see if we can walk up to the front. And we have a statue over there that I'm guessing is a memorial for probably the men that fought in the Civil War. This is absolutely a very cool place. Defenders of the Union. And this was dedicated in memory of our fathers who served their country, 1861 to 65. So this looks like it was erected in June 22nd, 1936. One more look at the front. Which, yes, it is now the Grand Hotel. So I'm going to end my video here in front of the old City Hall in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a little bit more of this, just kind of walking around towns and neighborhoods in Pennsylvania. If you could, please subscribe, give me a like, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.